Does Cameron Humphreys have a full season on loan in League One next year to further his development?
Yeah, loan him out because he's still a young lad. Surprise package, as you said. And I think Championship football may be a bit too early for him, and we've got other players in that position. We may even improve in that position. But I think it needs to be a good League One club. I don't want him to go, and because we've had a few loan players like this season, Raheem Harper, and hasn't played games and whatever. He basically needs to do like an Idris at Leyton Orient, where he's played week in, week out. Okay, you don't need to get promoted with a team, but just be somewhere where he's going to be playing week in, week out, playing good football, the football that McKenna probably wants him to play. So I wouldn't want him to go League Two, though. He needs to go League One because that would just be too much of a down. So League One club, wherever, sounds good to me.
There is actually a question around this, Hutchie, so I'll come to you after asking it. Tom Baines says, top work this season, Kings as always. Thanks, Tom. The players we loaned out had mixed seasons. What do you think next season holds for each of them? So we talked about Cameron Humphreys there, Hutchie. What would you do with him? And what about the likes of Idris and Raheem and Corey? What do you reckon?
Sounds like a boy band.
It does, doesn't
it? I don't think there's certainly not room for both Idris and Cameron Humphreys to be the young supplement to midfield. Cameron's had his year of training every day with McKenna's first team. I think I think he's going to need to play. He'll find minutes even harder here because I think they'll recruit. But there's a real midfield shuffle that needs to happen, isn't there? Because there's Harper, Kamara, and El Mizouni coming back into the picture who weren't here really. And I feel sure that that's an area they'll strengthen. And then there's the question of whether they sign Luongo to a new contract as well. So midfield shuffle is going to be interesting.
And Don Ball as well.
And Don Ball as well to come properly back into it. So I wonder whether now might be the moment for Idris to find his new home and fly elsewhere.